Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Please let me know in the chat. Am I clearly audible and my screen is visible to everyone so that we will start our session? Please respond in the chat if everything is good to go. GG in the chat. So I'm also just seeing at the chat right now. Yeah, Abhi, thank you. So yes. So I hope we have around 10 seconds delay between you and me. So we'll manage that. So welcome to the session. So today we are going to discuss about TCS aptitude questions which are already completed or the previous slots, right? So I hope everyone doing well. So still, if you want to know about some content, like for example, if you want to need the slot questions of previous slots which are already completed, we are provided already the link in the description, all slot TCS NQT previous completed slots, right? So just look at here, for example, TCS Ninja NQT, the questions are already updated in our PDF document. So it will be helpful for you guys for your future examination slots, right? So that's why we are providing this document, and this document will updated after every slot completion, not in between. It will update after slot completion so that you can make use of them for your future examination and you can prepare according to this. What type of the questions they're asking in their examinations and everything, it will be helpful for you guys. So try to make this PDF as your bookmark so that you will get all the updated content what our team is updating after every slot. So don't try to download the PDF. Why? Because it will get updated after every slot, and the solutions and the explanations will be updated around after every 5 to 10 minutes after the slot completion. Okay. So yes, a lot of people joined. So Adil also shared the corresponding PDF link in the chat box so that you can open it and please make it as a bookmark and refresh it for the new content. Okay. So just look into the today's question and answers. And before going to that, I would like to tell you this. Present thesis is going on, the examinations, and after this, a lot of companies would hiring soon. So I'll always suggest the students to go through our social media handles so that they can easily get the notifications of all the companies recruitment or registration process and the dates and the examination dates, everything very easily. And you will get the tips and tricks in our Instagram as well. For example, how to set up TCS in the TCS rough work and pen paper usage, right? So we have designed the images and posted in Instagram. So if you want to see them, you can go with that. So just look at here, the first question for the today's slot. So I have waited for some people to join around 3 minutes. So people join. So let's do this. Look at the first question. In an examination, 55% of the students passed and 621 people failed. Guys, just look at here. When I see the statement immediately in my brain, I will think like this as 55% passed the students means remaining 45% are failed. So this 45% is given as 621 member. This is how you have to think immediately while reading the question. Okay. Yes. Shivanshu, please contact our team and they will definitely help you and it will be work fine with you. Okay. So if the number appeared for the examination was 69% of those who has applied for the examination. So out of 100 people, only 69 people got appeared in this examination, out of which 55 passed and 45 failed. So then how to create a simple equation to do this? Just look at here, very simple. 45% people are 621. Then what is the people who are appeared for the or applied for this examination is nothing but 621 divided by 45 into 100 is the total number of people applied for this exam, and whoever the applied is only 69%. Then what is the total number of students are there, which is nothing but 69% is this value, then what is 100%? Again, you have to multiply with 100 by 69. So this is the equation you have to design while reading the question. For the explanation, I have taken the step-by-step process in order to clear you guys for everyone from starting learner to the end level, right? So basics to advanced level. But in the examination, you have to directly design this equation. And 69 will cancel this exactly 9 times. And 9 will cancel 45 5 times. 5 will cancel 120 times. So 20 hundreds are 2000 people. So overall 2000 people and 69% applied, and out of which 45% failed. This is how you have to design your equation while you are reading this type of questions. It's only about your equation creation. It's not about any concept oriented, right? So just look into the next question. A milkman adds 20% of the water to given a quantity of milk. He marks the price of adulterated milk by 25% of the price of pure milk. What discount should he offer on the market price for a no loss, no profit situation? Okay. So try to look at the question, try to analyze the question. Meanwhile, I'll look into the comments. There are a lot of comments over here. So yeah, Kran Kumar, when coming to the simplifications, frankly, I'm telling you, you need to good at basic multiplications and divisions and addition subtractions. This will come by only practice. You need to at least practice around 10 days to 1 month, then only you will get this speed. So try to practice this. Okay, so just look into the next one. A milkman adds 20% of water, right? So he is adding water, 20% means the remaining 80% is milk. Am I right or not? So for my simplification or this my convenience calculations, I'll always treat the total quantity of the adulterated milk is nothing but 100 liters. So out of 100 liters, 80 liters is milk, 20 liters is water. Now, what is the condition he is given? Just look at it carefully. He makes the price of the mixed milk or adulterated milk 25% of the price of pure milk. Guys, tell me, in the 100 liters of mixture, how many liters of pure milk is there? 80 liters, right? So I am assuming that this is 80 rupees only. So 100 liters, 100 rupees only. So I am assuming the like this. So each 1 liter is simply 1 rupee. So 80 liters is the pure milk. So 80 rupees you need to place as a cost price. Why? Because water cost is always 0 rupees. This is the basics. Okay. So just look at here. In order to get the profit, he made 25% above the cost price, right? So originally the cost price of this adulterated milk is nothing but 80 rupees only. And if you increase it by 25%, it will be 1/4, right? 1/4 is nothing but 20 rupees. So if you add 20 rupees to 80 rupees, the cost is 100 rupees. So, but you have invested only 80 rupees. Why? Because milk is 80 rupees and water is 20 rupees. Sorry, 20%, but it is only 0 rupees cost. So water will never give you the cost. So 80 rupees is the investment, 100 rupees is the selling price. Then how much you need to give the discount, so that again you will end up with this transaction, no profit, no loss. So again, you have to give the discount of 20 rupees, so that you will end up with 80 rupees again. So he is telling about what is the discount should be offered, right? So 20 rupees is the discount you need to offer out of 100 rupees. So 20 will cancel this 5 times. So 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is nothing but how much percentage, guys? 20%. Am I right or not? So option A is correct. 20% is your answer. Very simple, guys. All you need to do is practice these type of problems. Frankly, I'm telling you, if you are our prime member or if you already practice these type of questions, I'll tell you directly. The shortcut for this type of problems is simply R divided by 100 plus R. Then directly you will get the answer. But I can't tell you how to explain all the shortcuts. Just look at here. Yeah. Just look at here, for example, R value is 25. So 25 divided by 100 plus 25 is how much? 25 will cancel 125 5 times. So 1 by 5 is nothing but 20%. See, if you know this formula before the examination or before you are already our prime member, you can able to know these shortcuts. Then this question will take around just 30 seconds. It's more than enough. This is what I have explained is conventional method. Why? Because it's need to be understood by everyone. I am explaining the question. So I have taken in a conventional method. But the shortcut, when I already know the people or which are already my students, I will tell them like it is increased by 25%, then it is need to be decreased. So the formula is R by 100 plus R. So answer is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is nothing but 20%. That's it. This is how I will teach them. Why? Because they are already listened to my classes. So this is how you have to manage the time and accuracy of these questions through practice. So just look into the next question. So try to read the question and meanwhile, I'll try to read the comments. Okay, so there is no queries related to the questions. Okay, I'll go with the explanation. So just look into the next question. In exam, a certain number of students from institution A appeared in the annual examination and 35% of the students failed. Okay. In the same year, 250 more students, 250% more students that of A appeared in the same examination from the institution B. Okay, guys, just look at here. Institution A is there, institution B is there, and the number of people appeared from B is depends on A, right? So start A with 100 and B is 250% more means 100 plus 250. So total 350 people are there in the B. So just look at here, 35% people are failed in A. So 35 people are failed in A. Then pass students are 65. Just look at the B. Then if 70% total students of A and B is passed, okay. The overall is given. What is the overall? 30 and 350. Total 450. So out of 450, 70% people passed from total 2 colleges or 2 institutions. So 70% of 45 is how much? It's very simple. You have to multiply this. So it is 280 and 35, which is nothing but 315. So 315 people were passed. So out of 315, 65 people were passed from which college? A college. So the remaining people need to pass from B college. So the answer is, if you subtract 315 and 65, it will end up with 250. So 250 passed, then 100 members will fail. Okay, then what is the question is about? Then the fail percentage of the students in the institution B. In institution B, 100 people were failed for every 350 people. So 100 by 350 into 100 percentage is your answer. 0, 0 got cancelled, 5 will cancel 2 times, 5 will cancel 7 times. 2 by 7, right? So 1 by 7 is nothing but 14.28. 2 by 7 will be double, 28.56. So yes, option A is correct. He's corrected the decimal points to 1. So answer is 28.6. Guys, till now everything fine. So please respond in the chat. Is everything fine till now? You guys are understanding, so that we will go forward with the remaining questions. If you have any doubts, please respond in the chat also. Okay. Okay, just look into the next question. The ratio of incomes of A and B is 3:5. So income ratio is given. Income ratio is given, which is 3:5. And the expenditure ratio is given as 4:7. If A and B have the savings of 8,000 rupees, 11,000 rupees respectively, so savings is given as 8,000 and 11,000. So what is the difference between the incomes of A and B? So whenever you have a different amounts in the savings, guys, we don't have a shortcut for this. You have to go for the regular way. So just try to do this. So income minus savings is equal to expenditure. Am I right or not? Income minus savings is equal to expenditure. So I will treat this problem with respect to this formula. So start doing this. I am assuming the expenditures are 3x comma 5x. So 3x is the income. If you subtract 8,000 rupees from it, and the income of second person is 5x, and if you subtract 11,000 rupees, then the ratio is equal to the expenditure, which is 4/7. So this is the equation you have to create while you are reading the question. This is all for your explanation. It is no need to be written in the rough work. So this is the starting of the rough work, the second box. So start doing this. 3x minus 8,000 by 5x minus 11,000 equal to 4/7. Cross multiplication, 21x minus 56. I am writing 3 zeros as a k, which is equal to 5 4s are 20x minus 11 4s are 44k. So 21 and 20 difference is x, and 56 and 44 difference is 12k. So x is 12k. Then what is the question is about? What is the difference between their incomes? The income is 3x comma 5x. The difference is 2x. And we know x is 12k. Then 2x will be 24,000. Am I right or not? So many people asking about how is the question difficulty level and everything. When I have analyzed the today's slot of TCS and TCS Enquire, TCS Ninja, so I can say like the moderate, average to above average question, not toughest ones. So if you want to know about all the questions, so already slot was completed. Our team is updating the content as well. So try to go with this PDF and try to look at those questions and try to give a attempt so that you can feel like what is the actual process need to be done for those particular type of questions. So according to myself, it is, if you are a well practiced student, I'll tell you it's a moderate to above average. That's it. So just look into the next question. So try to do this on your own simply. So Jim Bolo would like to TCS which are following in quantity aptitude. So our team also will share you the link in the chat box so that you can able to know that. So just get back to the questions now. In the following diagram, A, B, C, D is a square and O is the center of the circle with a diameter 28. Guys, here diameter is given as 28. Then what is the area of this shaded portion, which is nothing but you need to find this area. So for the designing of this question, I have taken different portions. So this white shaded area you need to find, right? So just look at how to do this problem very easily. Diameter is 28. Then first you need to find the radius, which is 14, half of it. So you know the radius, right? So just look at here. This is the diameter of circle. So radius will be half of it. So R is 14. what is the circle area? Circle area is nothing but pi r square, which is equal to 22/7 into r square is nothing but 14 into 14. If you divide, it will be 2 times. So answer is 44 into 14. I don't know. Just wait for the remaining answers. Okay. So this is the circle area. What about the square area? Guys, anyone can tell me the answer, like what is the area of a square when the diagonal is given? For example, the diameter of the circle is equal to the diagonal of the square. Am I right or not? Why? Because square is inscribed in a circle perfectly. So if you know the diagonal D, the area of the square is nothing but half D square. So half into D is nothing but 28. So 28 into 28. So 28 cancel this 14 times. So you need to subtract those two areas so that you will get the remaining portion. So just do the subtraction. So simply see here 14 into 28 is there. Here 14 into 44 is there. If you take 14 common, the 44 and 28 difference is, can I say 16? So 14 16s are 224. So option option B is correct. 224 centimeters square. Area is always in the centimeter square, right? So this is how you can do this. So in the mensuration part, when I see the slots of the previous TCS NQT, which are already completed, or Ninja, which is already completed, mensuration, if you know basic formulas, you can score well. Why? Because they are not asking any depth oriented problems. They're asking very basic formula related questions. So try to do this. Just look into the next question. So which is a concept behind elementary statistics for this question. So if you guys know the terminology, you can find it very easily. If you don't know the terminology, it will take a little time. Yes, Adil already shared the syllabus and pattern in the comment section. You can watch that, whoever having the doubts. Okay, just look into this question. I know maybe to 90% people this problem may looks new to you guys, but if you know what is quartile deviation, then it will be very easy. Okay, just look at here. The quartile deviation of the series 7 4 17 28, some numbers are given, is z. Then find the median of this expression. So in order to find the median of this expression, you need to know the z value, right? So then what is the quartile deviation? So I am writing simply quartile deviation formula is nothing but q3 minus q1 divided by 2. So this is the equation or the formula for this particular deviation. Then what is this q2, sorry, q3 and q1? So if you already know the background of elementary statistics, you can able to know this, but you are new to this, I'll explain you simply. Just look at here. Q3 is called as, which is the median of the upper half of the sequence, and Q1 is the lower median of the given sequence. So first you need to do is, you need to make the numbers in ascending order or descending order. So always suggest go through the increasing order. So 4 7, and what are the remaining, sir? Nothing, 2 digit. Which is nothing but, which is an odd number, right? So whenever the given number of set is an odd number, then the formula is, for Q3 it is 3 into n plus 1 by 2, and sorry, it's 4, and for Q1 it is n plus 1 by 2. So these are the formulas for the quartile for the lower one, quartile for the upper one. So quartile deviation is nothing but Q3 minus Q1 by 2. So find n value is 11 already we know. So 3 into 11 plus 1, 12 by 4. Here 12 by 2, which is equal to 6. Sorry, here the value is 4. It's my bad. Denominator is always 4, guys. Remember this. By mistake, I have taken just the averages value. So simply 4 will cancel this 3 times. 3 3s are 9. And 4 will cancel this 3 times. So you have to take third term and the ninth term. So I am explaining, guys. I am not doing the problem. I am explaining in detail about this particular deviation. So that's why I'm taking this much time. So Q3 is ninth term and Q1 is third term. What is third term? Third term is 12. So Q1 is 12. What is ninth term? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 24. So 24 minus 12 divided by 2, which is nothing but 12 by 2, which is nothing but 6. 6 is nothing but Z. So if Z is 6, if you replace Z here with 6, what is the median? Median is nothing but, again, you have to write in the ascending order and you have to find it, right? So do this. 6 comma 6 comma 9, sorry, 7, 9, and 12, 16. This is the order of the given alpha numbers. So first two, last two got cancelled. Median is nothing but the middle terms, which is 7 comma 9. But median is nothing but average of the middle terms, right? So 9 and 8, sorry, 7 and 8, 9. The median is nothing but 9 plus 7 by 2, which is option B, 8. So this is how you have to find. But if you know, this is all the explanation I have given for you guys for the new terminology for a lot of students. So that's why I have taken this much time. But in the examination, what you have to do is, whenever you have seen the quartile deviation, immediately you have to replace, you have to find Q3, Q1. The formulas are 3, n plus 1 by 4 and n plus 1 by 4. So for Q2 is also there, which is a normal standard quartile. So it will be 2 into n plus 1 by 4. This is how you have to do. For Q1, it is into 1. For Q3, it is into 3. For Q2, it will be into 2. Like that, you have to take the formulas. So that's it. This is how I can explain from the basics for this particular problem. Why? Because around so many people asking me about this question, right? Why? Because they don't know about this new terminology. And there is another question is given on based on this quartile deviation in the same slot. So try to make these formulas on your rough note so that it may useful for your future. Okay, so just look into the next question. Whenever I have seen this type of expressions, I can immediately say this. These type of problems are based on time, speed, distance. Yes, please everyone, can you tell me in the chart, is everything fine till now? Jaydeep saying it is Q3, Q1 are they are included in formula, and this is a theory you need to follow. There is nothing, any special shortcuts is there for that. It's a simply the theoretical or the process of the finding this particular deviation. Okay, so just look into the next question. So before going to start there, so how many types of deviation are there? So I'll try to tell you the guys simply. So try to go to Prepinsta Prime and try to go with this elementary statistics and the standard deviation and variance related concept. You can find all the deviations, categories, and what are the things you need to remember. And along with that, if you want to learn about the theoretical process of the deviations and everything, I'll always suggest the students to go through our Prepinsta Prime so that we have embedded all the content which are related to each and every concept. So I'll always suggest please go through our Prepinsta Prime, try to go through your corresponding courses, around 100 plus courses we are embedded here. But based on the company, you have to select particular courses and you have to prepare for particular time based on your requirement for the particular company. For example, if you are preparing for platform specific like CoCube, SamCAD, HackerRank, Metal, or Hacker or anything, I'll always suggest students to go through platform specific so that you can able to know what type of questions they're asking, what type of topics you need to cover the most, and which topics are having a high priority in the corresponding examinations. This is what I will tell you always, guys. Or if you want to prepare for company specific, I'll always suggest students to go through the company specific courses. Why? Because you need to aware, or you need to know about what are the important topics for particular company and what are the non-important topics for particular company. For example, let me tell you, for example, for this TCS. For the TCS, from the last 1 year, maybe clocks and calendars are they're asking very in a less way. So I'll always suggest to students that in the videos, clocks and calendars, well, I am telling you this is a least priority. So try to give this concept as a least priority. And when coming to the elementary statistics or data interpretation, those are becoming mandatory concepts. So I'll always, while I'm teaching those concepts in the classes, I will tell them that you need to practice these type of questions very well. So this is how our courses will be designed, and so that they can know which type of questions they are practice well, and those who need to give, sorry, for those questions who they need to give less time. So this is how our courses was designed in a well structured. And some of you guys are asking about what is the prime eligibility. Okay, just look into the prices. Some of you are asking about what about the prices. So the prices are here for 3 months it is 2499, for 6 months it is 3499, and for 12 months it is 4499. But if you are in sixth semester or seventh semester, I will always suggest up to 12 months. But if you are in the fourth semester or fifth semester, I'll always try to tell you the students that try to make your subscription into minimum of 24 months or 36 months. Why? Because it will be helpful until your final semester, and you can able to prepare until your half campus coming to your right. So just look into the next one. Yeah, for 48 months it is 6499, for 36 months it is 5999. So just look into this question. So we'll get back to the question so that we can quickly discuss more number of questions here, guys. Time for numerical ability was very less. Yeah, Irfan, I can understand, but from the student point of view, we need to practice little more so that you can reach those standards. Practice is the key. Okay, so just look at here. Sonu traveled an average speed of 64 kilometers from his home to office, returned by the same route. Due to traffic, he took half an hour longer, and he returned the average speed of 48 kilometers per hour. Find the distance from his home to office. So when you read this type of question, guys, this is the question given in the previous slot, and I'll tell you this is very standard question. When I am reading this question, already practice these type of questions under the TCS course in our prime. So immediately I will go with x by average speed in first case minus x by average case in second case modulus of which is equal to the time. Why? Because distance by speed always gives you the time, right? So here the distance is same. So x by the first average is 64 and second average speed is 48, and he's taking half an hour longer, means he's taking extra half an hour extra, right? Longer means extra. So the difference between these two times are 1 by 2 hour. So this is what you have to design the question immediately. This is how you have to design your solution. So just look into the next problem. Sorry, next solution for this. So what is the LCM for this? So I know x by 48 is very more value than compared to x by 64. So I'm just taking LCM is 64 into 48. And the difference is 64 and 48 difference is how much, guys? 64 and 48, 6 and 16, which is equal to 1 by 2. So 16 will cancel this 3 times and 2 will cancel this 32 times. So 3 into 32, answer is 96. So x value is 96, means the distance between office and the home is 96 kilometers. So very simple. And if you are good at some divisibility concepts also, you can go through the options so that which option is giving you the difference of 1 by 2, you can go with that. Or 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5, right? So divide them and the difference must be 0.5. This is how you can go. So just look into the next question. A dealer marks a price of an item with a intent to earn 25% profit. After selling the item, he realized that the customer has paid 15% less than what he should have paid. Find out the actual profit percentage made by the dealer. So when you look at these type of problems, guys, I'll always suggest whenever you don't have any numerical value in the question, start doing the problem with 100 so that you can easily end up with the easy answers. This is what I will always tell the students. Sir, what is the cutoff for the each section? I'll tell you based on the percentage they will get selected. So I'll always suggest students to at least you have to score around 75% to 85% is the good margin. Above 75% is the good margin based on the paper. If the paper was easy, I'll suggest like 85. If the paper is a little moderate, 80. If it's difficult, 70, 75. Okay, that's it, Jay Prakash. Okay, just look into the solution now. I don't know what is the cost price, what is the selling price, what is the profit, and everything in terms of numerical numbers. So I'll start the problem with 100 always. So profit is 25% you want to get, right? So 100 is cost price. So the selling price he need to sell is 125. But he later realized that the customer only paid 15% less. So if he paid 15% less means, can I say the customer is paid 85%? This is what you have to think. The customer is paying 15% less means the customer is paying only 85% of the original cost. So 85% of 125. So 85 125 is nothing but 106.25. So actually the customer need to pay 125 rupees, but he has paid only 106.25 rupees. Then the cost price is 100. How much profit got by the dealer? Which is nothing but extra got 6.25 rupees. 6.25 rupees is 6.25 percentage of 100. So the problem is easy. The concept is how you start solving this question is the matter. Okay, so don't do the problems by considering variable x like that. Always start with 100. Okay, so just look into the next problem. No, Siddhi, it's not 6.67%. It's wrong. 6.25 is correct one. And yes, so many people are asking me about time constraint. So I'll always suggest you guys, please try to practice the questions based on also time, along with accuracy, along with the concepts. You need to know in within how much time I am solving the question. So that's why our team has designed the quizzes in a brilliant way that if you, for example, if you are attempting any sort of one quiz, after attempting randomly, I am picking this answer. So it is 12. So after that, you can able to see the solution clearly. And after that, you can able to see the graphs and everything in a designed manner. So just look at here. Well, I have attempted it wrongly. I got the graph, which is like 100 people attempted before me, 0% people after me. Why? Because I attempted wrongly. If I attempted correctly, they will give you the analytics like in how much time you have attempted the question and how many people are attempting after you and how many people are attempting before you. So this is the analytics you need to know. You have to compare yourself others so that you can improve yourself and you can able to solve more number of questions when compared with others so that you can able to get selected easily. So this is what we'll always focus on. Along with accuracy, remaining 50% we'll focus on time slot. So in how much time you are solving. So that's why our team embedded all these analytics in the quizzes. So it will be great help to you guys. So try to look at this analytics and you will able to know what is your progress and everything. Right. So yes, get back to the questions. A loan of 52,960 rupees is to be paid back in 3 equal annual installments. So whenever I have seen this installment procedure, I'll know the formula directly. So I'll always teach our students that you need to remember those particular formulas for particular type of questions, right? So if the rate of interest is 10% per annum, compounded yearly, the amount in rupees of each installment is. So I will tell you the formula directly, guys. Just look at here. The principal amount is equal to the installment is X into the straight away formula is, for example, it is given for 3 equal installments, right? Then you have to design the problem like 100 by 100 plus R plus 100 by 100 plus R whole square plus 100 by 100 plus R whole cube and so on. Actually, this problem is given for only 3 equal installments. So I have expressed in terms of only 3 terms. So you have to multiply installment with 100 by 100 plus R, but every time it will get doubled when the number of years increased. So this is the formula. Then how to make it very simple calculation, how to do this type of problems very easily. Don't hesitate to use calculator in the TCS. So they are providing virtual calculator only because of for these type of particular problems. Why? Because no one can find these type of problems without using calculator in a less time. You need to find these type of problems by using virtual calculator quickly. And I'll tell you, don't use virtual calculator like for each and every step. You have to generalize this equation and you have to use the calculator or virtual calculator at a one time. Just look at here how to do this. So P value is 52960 is equal to X into, this is what you have to find. X is installment of every month or every year. So 100 by R value is 10, right? So if R value is 10, the denominator will become 110. So 0 get cancelled, right? So 10 by 11 plus, can I say this term and this term are same, but the only difference is whole square. So 10 by 11 whole square is nothing but 100 by 121, or I can say it is 11 square only. Next, again 10 by 11 whole cube, which is nothing but 1000 divided by 11 cube. So what is the LCM? 11 cube, which is nothing but 1331. You need to know about this. So 11 cancels this 121 times. 121 into 10, answer is 121.0 plus 11 square is nothing but it will cancel 11 times. So answer is 1100. And 11 cube is the LCM. So you don't have to waste, change this. So X. So what will be the X value? X is equal to 52960 into 1331 divided by, add these three terms. 3,300 and 10. Sorry, yeah, 10. So see, after simplified this equation, now I will use the virtual calculator and I will get the answer in a single shot. So if you do the use of the virtual calculator, you will end up with the answer exactly 21296. So answer option A is correct. CK Singh, there is no other alternative without using the formula. Why? Because for the installments, we need to use this particular formula only. There is no other alternative. But see, formula you will never write in the rough work. Directly you will start from this step. And for these two steps, you will take around 15-20 seconds. And for the getting the result, you will get around 15-20 seconds so that you can complete in 1 minute. But you need to know about this model before the examination. You can't see this problem for the first time in the examination. If you are seeing for the first time in the examination, you can't do this. You have to at least practice once or twice of these type of problems before the examination, so that when you enter into the examination, you can feel like, yeah, this is already well-known question for me. So directly I will start from here and I will end here within 1 minute. This is the practice, guys, you need to know. Okay, so just look into the next question. Yeah, what number should be subtracted from each 8, 15, 24 and 36 respectively, such that all the numbers formed in same order are in proportion? So frankly, I'm telling you, if you didn't understand the way of if you are not understanding the terminology of the question, you can't do anything. For example, what is about ratio and proportions concept? What is meant by proportion? A is to B same as C is to D, which is nothing but A by B is equal to C by D, right? So you need to subtract a number. I don't know which number it was, but I am assuming as X. So I have to subtract 8 minus X and 15 minus X and 24 minus X and 36 minus X. But they are needing the same order or in the proportion, the same order. So the numbers are you need to take in the same order, and in the proportion means AB by A by B is equal to C by D, or AD is equal to BC. Both are same, nothing else. So the division of or the ratio of these two must be equal. So then with this single expression, with a single variable, X value you can find. So just look at here how I will do. I will do this problem by using dividend on component O concept. So what is dividend on component concept is nothing but, for example, A by B is there, then dividend on component O concept is nothing but, for example, A by B is equal to C by D. Then A plus B by A minus B is equal to C plus D by C minus D. This is the formula you need to know before, so that you can able to solve this question. So just substitute this A plus B. So if you add this numerator and denominator, you will come up with, so I am writing at this place so that we will complete the answer very quickly. 8 plus 15, 23 minus and minus X and minus X minus 2X divided by, you have to subtract these both, right? So 15X minus 8 plus X. So X will get cancelled. So you will end up with difference 7. So I will tell you simply, take the sum, take the difference. That's it. So what is the sum of these two? 24 and 36 sum is 60 minus 2X divided by X will get cancelled. The difference is 12. So cross multiplication, 23 into 12 minus 24X is equal to 42. So 0 minus 7 2s are 14X. 14X and 24X difference is 10X is equal to, so it went to this side and 420 went to left hand side. So minus 420 plus 23 12s are 230 and this one is 36. So answer is 276. So 10X is equal to difference is minus 144. So 2 will cancel 2 5 times here and here 72 times. So X is equal to minus 72 by 5. So option B is correct. So this is how you can do this type of problems very easily, but you need to aware of this formula, then only you can solve this. If you don't know this, frankly, I'm telling you, you are not yet prepared for in the ratio and proportion. Why? Because in the ratio and proportions, name itself consisting of proportion, which is nothing but A is to B such a way that C is to D. AD is equal to BC, or A by B is equal to C by D. This is always you need to know. Guys, please let me know in the chat, is everything fine till now? Please, I would like to know from you guys. This video will be available on YouTube. You can rewatch it again. So this is the formula you need to know about. A by B is equal to C by D. Then according to dividend on component of concept, A plus B by A minus B is equal to C plus D by C minus D. So treat it as A, treat it as B, and treat it as C, treat it as D, and substitute the corresponding values and you will get the answer. Okay. So just look into the next question. Yes, some of you guys are asking about what can we use the rough work or not. Okay, guys, again, I'm telling you guys. Adil, can you please share the Instagram link in this chat box so that people can join those Instagram page so that they can able to know how to set up your rough work and pen usage. So please try to go to our Instagram page so that you can able to see our images, how to set up rougher in front of web camera, so that it will be very helpful for you guys, and this will be very fun. Okay, so it's very easy. You can set up your rougher in front of webcam using some cardboard or some table, small table, so that it will be visible to everyone. So yes, just look into the next question. A test containing 220 questions. Gaurav answered 55% of the first 120 questions. Okay, just look at here, guys. 220 questions are there, and parallelly 120 questions, out of which 55 answers Gaurav is given 55% correctly. So 55% correctly. Okay, what percent of the other 100 questions does he need to answer correctly, so that entire examination he has answered 70% of the questions correctly? Okay, so out of 220, 120 are one category and another 100 are another category. So 120, out of 120 questions, he has correctly attempted 55%. What is 55% of 120? 5 12s are 60 and 50 12s are 600. So 660 divided by 100, which is nothing but 66 questions. So 66 questions are correctly answered. Okay, so what is the non-correctly answered, which is nothing but 54? Okay, so this is the correctly answered, this is wrongly answered. Next, the question is given about he need to answer 70% correctly. So 70% of 220. Overall, you need to score 70% correctly, right? So 70% of 220 is nothing but 7 2s are 140, 154. So 154 questions need to be answered correctly at the end of the total exam. But out of 120 questions, only 66 correctly answered. So subtract those 66. So remaining will be how many? So 154 and 66 difference is 88. So he need to attempt 88 correct answers from the remaining questions. So 88. So what is the question is about? What is the percentage of other 100 questions does need to answer correctly? So out of 100 questions, he need to attempt 88 correctly. Then what will be the percentage? Tell me in the chat. 88%. So guys, again, I'm telling you, this is a regular conventional methods, and I would like to explain you clearly about the question patterns and everything. For this type of particular questions, we'll have a different shortcuts. If you want to listen to those shortcuts, you need to reach to our Prime. And along with that, if you want to know all the remaining questions, whatever they are asking in TCS slot wise questions we are uploading. So after completion of every slot, it will be updated. So don't try to download it, try to mark it as a bookmark, so that you can able to see the changes and you can able to see the answers what we are updating for every 5 to 10 minutes. But questions will be updated after every slot completion, right? So that others will get benefits of the model of questions they are asking in the TCS. Yes, as I can see, a lot of people, do we have mock test available? Yes, Ram, we have aware of mock test also. Please contact to our team and they will guide you about all these things, and Adil will share you the corresponding contact, how to reach our team, so that you can get those mock tests also. So again, I'm telling you, for any trips and takes or the pen paper setup, I'll always suggest go through our Instagram page, so that you can able to watch all the suggestions, so that you will never get any complexities in your examination. And a lot of companies would hiring soon. Already the placement season was started, so we'll post always our content in your social media handles first, and we'll come to the live later in the YouTube. Sometimes people may miss the opportunity due to don't know about the recruitment process, even though those are eligible. So that's why I'll always suggest be in any one of the social media handles, so that you will get all the updates immediately and you will never miss any type of opportunities, guys. Thank you so much. This is the end of the session and we are running out of time, so I'm concluding for now. So if you want to know about other remaining questions, try to go through the TCS all slot PDF link Adil is sharing in the chat, so that you can able to utilize those documents for your future reference. Thank you so much, everyone. And we are having some verbal and logical sessions after this. So from 2 p.m. So try to join those sessions also so that you can improve your skills, guys. Thank you so much. Any doubts, you can ask me in the chat. I will be there for 1 more minute so that we'll conclude the session. If everything fine, GG in the chat and see you guys. Bye bye. Yeah, okay. I hope no one has any doubts. So let's close the session. Thank you so much, everyone.